Okay, I'm over here on lathe. I've got all the holes poked in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I drilled and reamed this to a 5/16. So I am going to take a shoulder bolt. Just gonna take a shoulder screw, and hopefully it'll fit through the collet far enough. Maybe get a 5/16. That's a 3/8. You gotta find 5/16. Hopefully I have one. Oh, well, you know it. 5/16 I don't have a long enough. Wait a minute. Take that back. I do have one that's long enough that should reach through the collet and then into the part. So we'll grab a 5/16 collet, drop that in there, pull that out all the way. I'm going to have to find some spacers. I don't have a shorter 5/16 collet or 5/16 shoulder screw, so kind of limited to what I have. Let me look one more time just to make sure. That's the same length. I think that's the same length that is this. Yeah, same length. So we'll have to make do with that. I got quarter inches. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I might have found one. Ah, yeah, there. That one I don't have to. I won't have to round up spacers behind it. So, let's call it out. We got where it belongs. And put this in. I don't know what I was thinking of, using it for jaw and all this rigmarole. And, this should work pretty easy. Okay, and then we just put this on there the right way so that the area that I want to turn is to the outside. With my luck, I put it on backwards. And I need a washer. And that should be a 1/4 nut, I believe. I believe that's a 1/4 nut. Yep. Why, yes sir, it is. So, tighten that up. And we'll give her a go. I got a tool bit in there that I'm going to use. It's got a big radius on it. Oops. Just going to show you. It's got a big nose radius on it. So I don't know what it is. It was a hand ground. I should probably set my height to make sure that the height is correct. So what I'm going to do is bring my tailstock up here. I'm going to temporarily stick in a spot drill that I can come up against. And we'll just come up against that and we'll see where we're at. Because I don't know if that's the right height or not. So, it could be just a tad lower. Oops. Let's see what we got. That's better. Right there. Slide that out of the way. Take this out and put it away. Alright. So I'm going to turn this around. Come in like that. And it's an 1/8 inch that I want to take off, so it's 125. I'm going to come up and touch. Set my travel ball to zero it out. Zero and zero. And I'm just going to way back out. I might have to move this over. It's going to hit the corner. It'll end up hitting the corner here. So I'm going to have to move this tool bit out, move this over, and maybe move that tool bit out. It won't work the way it is, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Move this over as far as I can. It's just about there with just by moving that over, but I want to make sure that I don't hit anything. Naturally, this has got to be a short tool bit too. To keep an eye on that on the first one, just to make sure that I don't mess up and should, because it's going to, the tool bit has to stick out an 1/8 inch further than that corner of the compound. So I'll re-zero my travel dial. And look it over here to where, and I want to go probably 1,000. Well, we'll start at 800 and see how that goes. We'll see how it goes at 800. Oh no, we'll go 1,000. Even go 1,400. Alright, we're going to crank over and take a 50 thou cut. Well, that's working real well. Did I tighten that up? I thought I tightened that up. I think we're going to have to take lighter cuts. So, back off. Take 20. This will take 20 at a time. I got to check to see what the diameter is. You can't see nothing. All you're seeing is the tool post. See if I can get you in here to where you can actually see something. Kind of hard to turn my key handle in. And I don't know what the diameter is that we want to end up with. I'm going to check real quick on the drawing, see if I can figure it out. So, it's not really, okay, well, the diameter would be the length of that, so 1 inch 3/12 approximately. Now, where are we at? 1 inch 3/12 is what. That's about it right there. I stopped just about right in time. All right. Take another point. And I think I'm going to turn my feed rate, or my power feed on. Yeah. What did I do? Move it away? Yeah, I did. I'm about 100 thou away. 20, 40, right there. I wanted to use a big radius, so it's got a root radius on that cut. Hopefully it ain't shattering too much. We'll see when we get close to it, what I want. If it's shattering or not, I might have to slow down. You know, with that big radius on that tool, it's gonna shatter. And I'm just going to blend to where I'm at. This, the diameter of that, I don't think is all that critical. It's just shut the flywheel out a ways. Whoops. See, is it showing chatter marks? No, it's actually showing a pretty decent finish. I'm gonna get brave and go 30 on the next one. 10, 20, 30. All it'll do is slip if I take too much. I should have put a washer on the back side of that too. A steel washer, that might have helped. I could have made a fixture for it, I guess. And did clamp it with some toe clamps. But this will work. Hope the camera's picking up that high pitch squawk that tool's making. I'm just kind of blending into the diameters that are there. Okay. That was a 30. $25 after this one. I don't know if the plans call out for a line bore, but once I get these mounted and pinned onto the base, I will line bore before I put that bushing in. I'll line bore it so I know that they're both in line and straight. They might call that out in the plans. I don't know. I guess I didn't sit down and read it. I just seen the drawing and took off. Okay, last cut. 25. And we'll see what we got. Oh, my battery is just about done with the camera too. It'll make it. Then I'll have to set up and cut the angle yet to the center line of that 3/8 bore that we're doing. I may make a little angle jig for that, or I could do it, wait until I get them mounted onto the base and then do them. Just moving in until the line disappears. Right about there, I see it's kind of fading away. Yeah, see? And actually that first cut could have went, or the second cut could go a little more, or the whole thing could go in just a little more. I don't know if I can do that without stopping it. Let's try it. Okay, now if I feed away from it, I think I'm going to call that good right there. Yeah, I think that's going to be. So loosen that up. I don't want to drop the washer. There we go. It made a mark back here, but that's not going to matter anyway. This gets all bored up. And like I say, it will go on, and the angle gets cut on this side right here, crossed, I believe. Let me take a quick gander here. Yep. Yep. So the angle will get cut right through the center line of that hole. And then 2 more holes get drilled and tapped for the cap. So I'll do the rest of them just like this, except, well, I'll do one more like this, and then the other ones go on the other way. You won't even notice it because it just gets, instead of going this way, it just gets flipped. So, but I'll go ahead and get them done, and I'll be back.